Here is how I turn myself into a realistic 3D character, and you can too. First, you need a 3D scan of your head. But don't worry, it does not need to be perfect, and you do not need a mirrorless camera with a polarizing filter on it. I'm going to show you how you can scan your head with only your phone and a 3D scanning app. But what app do I choose? Literally any of these three can work. But for this video, I chose CurryEngine. Okay, now you have your phone with your scanning app. What are the things you need to keep in mind? First thing is that this scan is going to be used to make our base head model. So for all the ladies watching and our gentlemen with long, luscious hairs, take a headband or something to make sure that your hair is not covering up your beautiful face.
Trimmed it a little bit. Jeez. Sort out the sides. Hey, whip out the
So now that we got that out of the way, how do we actually scan our head? If you're not familiar with the process of photo scanning, I'll go over it really quickly. So we basically want multiple pictures from multiple angles, and then we're going to feed those pictures into our app, and the app will use an algorithm to turn those pictures into a 3D model. If your first result comes out like this, it's mostly because your photos are not great. And since the quality of your model is determined based on the quality of your photos, here are some tips on getting better photos. First, make sure that your lighting is even and both parts of your face are equally lit. Tip number 2, sit on a chair and let someone else take your photos to reduce shakiness. Let's start from the top, capturing your forehead, and move to the bottom, capturing your chin. Keep in mind that this is not a 3D scanning tutorial, and if you want more information on 3D scanning, I highly recommend watching William Futcher. After you took your photos, look through them and delete the ones that are blurry or you might have blinked or laughed, and ask yourself, am I really that ugly? But on a real note, don't worry, most people don't look good from every angle. Next, open up your app and import those pictures. Wait for the process to finish and you'll get something like this. As a scan, it's not that great, but for what we're going to do with it, it totally works. After that, go ahead and open the scan in the software that makes it all possible. Character Creator 5 paired with the Headshot 2 plugin. The links to both of them are in the description. For importing, navigate to the top left corner, File, Import, select your FBX file, and here choose Prop. When you import, you might see that your scan is not in the right angle. So for that, press F to focus on your scan, and then go here and change the rotation or position of your scan, so it aligns with the angle that you're viewing it from. After that, press on Reset Transform to apply the changes. And now we can go ahead and press on the Headshot 2 button to open up the headshot panel. Then you can simply press on Start Head Generation. On the right, we have our scan, and on the left, we have a reference character with some points on it. And we have to place the same points that we see on the reference onto our character. You can click your left mouse button to add a point, and if you want to delete that point, you can press Alt and your left mouse button. But putting all these points by hand can take a hell lot of time. So luckily, we have this auto detection button which will place those points for us. But we still need to go and place some a little more accurately. I will also be adding some additional points to help the plugin in recreating my ears. After that, we can press on Head Gen to go to the next step. Here I can decide how much of this scan do I want to use. For my case, I just want the face plus the ears. If I turn on these options, you can see that I can increase or decrease my selection. This selection is fine, so I'm going to press on Refine Mesh to go to the next step. In this part, you have different brushes with different sliders to further adjust your model. In this example, a bit of my chin got lost, so I used the Project brush to bring some of it back from the scan. We also have this Keep Neck Shape option, And since my neck looks good, I'm going to keep it on. But if your neck didn't turn out good, you can just not include it and it will generate a neck for you. Now we can press on attach to body. After that, you will see this pop up and here you can set your body type. Last time I checked, I was a man, so I set it to male. For a mask, I will choose type 1, and for a texture, I choose 8K. But 4K is more than enough. After that, I press on generate and wait for it to cook up our character. After some time, we can see our character. But right now, our face looks like it's been plastered onto a character, plus I look high as fuck. And we don't want that. So let's change some settings. I will open up my headshot panel once again, and the first thing that I'll change are my eyes. After that, I activate the sculpt mode to fix the parts of my face that I think needs some correction. Next up, I can select my skin type, which I set to rough. I set my scalp to dark stubble and my beard to light stubble. Face mask to default even and neck mask to none. And it gave me this result. But since I want to later add my mustache inside Blender, I changed the face mask from default even to custom. And the result was, jumpscare warning, this.
Don't let your kids watch it!
The way that we can fix this absolute nightmare fuel is by simply adding a skin material, which you can do by going inside your asset manager, skin and makeup, and choosing any one of these. And our character is pretty much done. I then went and added some clothes and exported my character to Blender to render it. If you want to know the process of character creator to Blender, you can watch this video. And with that said, thanks for watching, bye, see ya.